Gary Washburn talked to our good buddy Cedric Maxwell, and I just wanted to. You can comment as you wish, but I wanted to speak up for Cedric, who I consider a very good friend of mine. Max told the Boston Globe and Gary Washburn in Celtic City that if you're going to portray me, I get it, but just do the whole story, you told the Globe. You cannot mention me in your story, and they talked about the fact that in '85 Max's knee wasn't the same, and Bird felt that Max quit on them. Says you cannot mention me in your story and not say I was the Finals MVP, and you can't mention me in your story and then don't say in 1984 climb on my back. So I'm with Max on this. Now I know Larry is a legend, and Larry's word is gold. But I watched Larry. Larry's a human being. He's not perfect. And in my opinion, I think that Max has always gotten a bad rap because Larry said that. Larry said, remember, he said the same thing about Parrish, about the contract thing. Larry Bird is obviously the greatest basketball player to come out of Boston. Well, he and Bill Russell, right? But that doesn't mean he's right when it comes to Cedric. And I'm just glad that Max spoke up for himself. And while I loved Celtic City, they should, I mean, look, in '81, does Larry get a ring if Max doesn't get MVP?
Not the yeah. Game 5 was pivotal. Max was transcendent.
Right. So I mean, geez.
And he rightfully was the MVP, and I did vote for him. Although some people thought I didn't because they know because of my affinity for Larry, but I did. Okay, I agree that I was looking for a better spotlighting of the two things he cited, the MVP in '81, and particularly his Game 5 contribution,
right,
and the '84 jump on my back boys thing, which that just one of the great incidents in Celtic history. Period. That's one of the great seminal moments, and for him doing that, and then talking the talk and then walking the walk the way he did in that Game 7. Okay. And you're right. I love Larry, but it was just, and I'll tell you the story for the 100th time. I'm in French Lick. I'm in Larry's house on a Saturday afternoon. I'm there to do a story on his younger brother, Eddie, who was playing high school. And I'm talking to his mother, and Larry calls to say hello, to talk to mom. And she puts him on the phone with me, and he says, Bob, Max doesn't want to play for us anymore. And I don't know what I did with it. Did I write it? I don't know. I must have written it. I don't know. But I mean, I can tell you he said it. And you're right. That doesn't make him gospel. It doesn't make him God. It doesn't make him, to me, it was right. And only Max knows what he did or didn't do, how hard he worked or didn't work. And I think the Celtics thought he could have worked harder. They think, and not just Larry. I think Red thought that for sure. And I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty sure Red believed that. And I think they just didn't think maybe they just totally misread him. So, yeah, and I agree. Max is a very, very interesting human being. I always regretted all the years that I covered him that I never really got a sit down where I wanted to just really get him to open up and on certain great things, because I knew he was a superior intellect than almost anybody in that team. So, I wish I never did that, but and I agree. I went along with the program. I was holding it against him. I was rooting definitely against him when he played for the Clippers. I hoped the Celtics would kick his ass, which
right.
They did, but he didn't play well. He did once he left Boston. It never happened. Now, if it didn't happen only because of the knee, I'll give him, okay. But he never was a major factor ever again. But his numbers up there, and the rafters where it should be due to the contributions, the key and valuable contributions he made for 2 championships. That means 31 should be up there, and it is.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel that, and I'm biased because I worked with Max, I did games with Max, I got to know Max, and you helped win 81 and '84 were huge, and Larry walks on water, and I understand why. I understand, and I certainly wouldn't have brought it up, but Max talked about it in the paper, and
he did, and very eloquently, as he could and would, and no, he was defending himself. He was his own defense attorney, and I mean, who else is going to do it for him in that group? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know where Kevin stands on all this, but he would be an important voice if he chose to participate. Robert, same thing. I don't know, but Max was his own defense attorney, and I thought it was a very good summation.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I mean, so anyway, it's good for Max. I mean, that's all. Bob, I don't have anything else. Are you good, my friend?
Yeah, I'm just. One little parting thing to point out to people. So I don't know for sure the numbers. It's researchable for anybody, but I doubt we've had too many postseasons that at this juncture, with 16 games played in the second round, that the away team has won 11 and the home team has won 5.
Wow.
I doubt we've had too many playoffs unfolding as this one has. It's a very interesting postseason in the NBA.
All right, Bob, great stuff as always. You've been listening to the Bob, Ryan, Gary, Tanguay podcast, part of a proud member of the CLNS Media Network. Jeff Goodman joins us at the end of the week. Bob, we'll talk to you then.
Terrific.